ਸਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਇਸ ਵਕਤ ਸ਼ਾਮਲ ਹੋ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਹੀ ਸਤਿਕਾਰਯੋਗ ਸਿਟੀ ਅਫਸਰ ਦੇ ਮੇਅਰ ਸਾਹਿਬਾ ਬ੍ਰੈਂਡਾ ਲੌਕ ਹੋਣੀ, ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਨੇ ਹੁਣ ਤੋਂ ਕੁਝ ਸਮਾਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਹੀ ਕੁਝ ਵਿਸ਼ੇਸ਼ ਐਲਾਨ ਕੀਤੇ ਨੇ। ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਵਿਸਥਾਰ ਕੀ ਹੈ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਮੂੰਹੋਂ ਸੁਣਾਂਗੇ ਆਪਾਂ। ਹੈਲੋ ਮੇਅਰ, ਸਤਿ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ ਜੀ, ਵੈਲਕਮ ਟੂ ਦ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ।
ਸਤਿ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ ਜੀ।
Was much awaited the announcement that we saw, we heard today. What's the detail of this announcement that City of Surrey and you did that this morning?
Yeah, so what happened today was the City of Surrey has provided $250,000 to the Surrey Police Service to use as reward funds moving forward to lead to a conviction of people that are involved in these extortions. And I really have to say to you that I'm very angry we had to get to this point, but we truly needed to put some real energy behind this and make sure that we are doing everything we can to try and stop the extortions and the violence that is happening in our city today.
Mayor, was there any legal hassle? Because why did it take city to announce this? Dozens and dozens of shootings and extortion letters.
No, well, of course there is things that we had to make sure were done right. You have to dot all the I's and cross the T's. Certainly, there's no doubt about that. We did have to have legal have an eye on it too. These are not small decisions, for sure, but it was something that the city felt that was necessary, as we've only seen an escalation in the challenges that we face.
So this is, if I'm not wrong, this is going to be a dedicated line for the extortion letters, and this is not, this money won't go to the Crime Stoppers.
No, it's not going to Crime Stoppers. This is for the Surrey Police Service. They have a dedicated line where people can phone in, where that they are accountable. And I want to tell you, and the chief said today, that the $100,000 that the province gave them about 3 months ago, resulted in zero responses from the public. So this is really a way to get people to inform the police about what's happening. And I'm very sorry we're at this point and we have to take these kind of steps, but we do. And crime has escalated. There is no doubt about it. We know, and we heard, both I said, but the chief also talked about the number of files. 44 extortion files in our city in just a very short period, and 27 shootings. That is completely unacceptable, and so that's why that was announced today.
And other day when we were talking about this subject, people wanted more patrolling in the areas where shooting happened, and I think I can count 3 or 4 places or businesses where shooting happened more than one time.
Yeah. So you're totally right about that, and the police have amped up their work in all those areas. They know their hot spots, and the chief has talked about both those things you see, so the overt strength that they're putting behind this, and also there is a lot of covert, or so behind the scenes. But I want to tell you also, Dr. Romano, the city has also taken some pretty other significant steps. We have now got 600 cameras now in our city. Some you see, some you don't. And they are going to be monitoring those hot spots as well. We have upgraded the resolution on those cameras so that we can see from them face identification, license plates, those kind of things. We have done that. We have also hired a general manager, and that's very recent, that is strictly and only responsible for public safety in the city of Surrey, and his very direct responsibility is going to be to work with the Surrey Police Service. And with that, we hired the former head of the RCMP in Surrey, the OIC, Brian Edwards. So we're doing everything that we can as a city.
And we heard you asking for Bishnoi Group to be declared a terrorist organization. You still think that that will serve some purpose in light of the new steps that city is taking?
Well, I think it will, as we know this is a transnational challenge. It's not just, yes, there are a bunch of thugs and criminals in our city that we have to deal with, but there is a broader challenge that we all face here with transnational crime and criminals. And it's the Fochi group and Bishnoi. And yes, those people absolutely need to be considered by the federal government. So I stand with that. But I think this move to give a quarter of a $250 million, $250,000 to the police will have a huge impact on people coming forward.
Mayor, we see cars standing outside properties and businesses and homes where the shooting happened, and the cameras in some properties as well. Does that serve any purpose or just a deterrent? Because I'm asking reason for certain queries that came to us, and that it probably doesn't serve any purpose because shooting happened once, and then police didn't know. Shooting happened twice, police didn't know. That's what we got it. Maybe they knew it, but they don't want to tell public in general.
Yeah, you're right. These criminals are very brazen. They don't seem to care. So things that may have may have helped with other files and other way of dealing with this criminal element may not be working now. But that's not for me to decide. That is a policing issue, and I will leave that to the chief. And I know he will speak to that. But we are doing, and I know that the police are doing everything they can. And, it's important to know, Dr. Romano, it's not just the Surrey RCMP or Surrey Police Service that is working on this file. It's also a joint forces operation, a JFO they call it, that is working together. So it's the Surrey Police Service, the RCMP, the Delta Police is involved, Abbotsford Police is involved. There's a number of different police agencies that are involved in a joint forces operation right today and have been for some time, although it has been significantly increased. There's more than 30 people working on this file.
And lastly, this new number we are talking about, a dedicated line, is it already operative? And if you have that number handy, I'll definitely like to listen to it.
Yes, so it is as of noon today, and I'm looking quickly to try and find it for you, Dr. Romano, but let me try and get it for you. But it is ready, and it is today, and that number is 236-485-5149, and I'll repeat that, 236-485-5149, and that's to go directly to the Surrey Police Service.
Anything in the closing, Mayor, to the people in general, the ones who are kind of threatened already, they're getting letters, and they're thinking about moving away from city of Surrey. Anything in the closing?
Well, I would say that the city of Surrey is doing everything we possibly can, everything that's within our preview, our power to do, and we will continue to do that. But people must report. Dr. Romano, we know some people they know stuff and they're not reporting it. They need to report. It's critically important.
Thank you very much for your time, Mayor.
Thank you. Bye now.